shared sacrifice, where people like us share from the sacrifice of poor people who give up their public services.
Because what's sacrifice if somebody can't benefit from it, right? So here I am, ready and right to receive all sacrifices that would like to be made in order so we can survive.
Shared sacrifice, which is, you know, I sacrifice my time to ask for another yacht or private jet or lobby a governor or buy some politicians. I sacrifice that time, which means you have to sacrifice your badger care and your teachers and your roads and your firefighters and all that.
Do you know how expensive it is to fill up a yacht these days? Gas prices are high.
Especially the gold-plated ones.
Especially the gold-plated ones. I got one
You
last.
only get like 5 gallons through the mile. It's ridiculous.
Man, I mean, when you own a yacht, you have to look a certain way also. So these threads that I'm wearing, they're expensive, and you know, while they may appear flamboyant, they're laced with the tears and sufferings of people who lost their houses. So I take pride in my clothes.
I hear it's not about how much you make, but how much you spend.
See that guy? Somebody get him $1 million. Somebody get this guy $1 million.
We only make about, what, $4 billion last year in profits?
That's all?
And we can't really be expected to pay taxes on that. I mean, we have so much to be asked from us. You know, we have to help our lobbyists, you know, buy more politicians, and we have to buy the Supreme Court justices. And we can only spend so much money. I mean, we need more of your money so we can have more. And imagine how many jobs we could create with that money. We could spend that on creating jobs for everyone, from chauffeurs to maids to cooks to, you know, personal trainers. Those are expensive.
Those are really. I bought one for my wife, and she spends a lot of time with that guy. I think she likes working out.
That's good.
But what I want people to understand the most is $4 billion is not a lot of money. It's not when you own, you know, 3 or 4 houses and, you know.
I have to pay all of my accountants to funnel my money to the Cayman Islands. It's such a hassle. The rich are under attack.
Man, listen here. I just want to thank the American people for the bailout money. The day it hit my bank account, I shedded a tear. Not for the people who lost and getting that money, but for all the bankers out there who work hard in their offices, in their cubicles, in order to make a decent living.
So once we just really want to drive home the point of shared sacrifice. You know, I have to sacrifice millions and millions of dollars for guys like Scott Walker to fight for me.
Right.
And folks like those on Badger Care have to sacrifice their services to help them.
And you guys are deep in hawk with a lot of these corporate candidates. I mean, what if like democracy messed that up and people started voting them out? What would you do? This thing called was democracy, like it was in Greece a long time ago.
Is that a restaurant? I think I ate there yesterday.
Maybe.
They have really good salads.
That's Greek food. That's man, I saw that, man.
I would really hate for thousands of people to get together and demand that their services not be cut anymore so I can have tax breaks. I would really hate that.
Whoa. I would hate even more than that if loopholes were closed and people made us repatriate.
Don't even talk about that.
Repatriate?
That is scary.
That is a poor people word. Repatriate? We don't do that.
We don't pay taxes. That's your job. That needs to be very clear.
Look.
In any talk that gets discussed.
Look, we have too many overseas companies right now to worry about what goes on in America. I mean, that's just only a small portion of where we make our profit. We gotta keep the competition up. That's a huge market out there. How do you expect us to keep up with it and remain competitive if we had to do silly things like pay taxes? What is that? What's that all about, man?
You know, I want you to stay tuned. We'd love to have some ribbon cuttings in front of some libraries and public schools to just symbolically cut the ribbon and say, hey, there goes 20 more teachers.
Right.
Thanks for the money.
You guys slash funding and you slash ribbons.
Yeah.
Simultaneously.
Yeah.
And then we fly out of it on our gold-plated helicopters to the Cayman Islands where we sail on our yachts and bathe in $100 bills.
Yes, among with other things.
Keep it up, guys. Yeah, let's hear it from M&I. Thanks, M&I.
Now, you don't clap too loud. My friend over there is just waiting to cart you on off, you poor person.
Well, at least I'll get a square meal.
At least one.